Good afternoon, everybody. What is going on? We are back with yet another offering in our series on Level 8 cases. This time we are here with the Level 8 hard-sided carry-on. We have covered the Gibraltar. We have covered the Elegance. We have covered the Tech Pouch. Now we're on to the hard shell roller bag. Now, this looks like just any other standard roller bag that you get just about anywhere. You know, it looks like it has an accordion expansion on the side of it, but it does not. This is something a little bit special, something that I have not seen in any other roller bag pretty much ever. So this kind of takes away that extra bag that you usually have to use the trolley handle to slide over and lug around. But before we get into all of the interesting features that are hidden inside this here roller bag, let's get a few of the specs out of the way. This is the Level 8 hard-sided suitcase in 20-inch. It comes in at $129.99 USD. In addition to the blue colorway that we see here, it is also currently available in black and red. The overall measurements are 21.6 inches high, 14.6 inches long, and 9.4 inches deep. The shell is made from polycarbonate and ABS materials. The internal volume is 52 liters, though I suspect it's a little bit smaller than that, and we'll get into why a little bit later. The suitcase also comes with a 2-year warranty. It is equipped with a nice TSA lock, it comes with top and side handles, and just like all of the other amazing Level 8 roller bags, it comes with the 360 wheels that I love. And the interesting feature that I've not seen in any other roller bag is this bag has an admin panel. Now, what is an admin panel? An admin panel is what you need for all of your administrative needs. Laptops, tablets, cell phones, battery banks, business cards, documents, anything like that that you want to keep well organized goes in an admin panel. And this bag has its very own. Here we can see it fits a 15-inch MacBook Pro. At the time of filming, I did not have my tablet with me, but it does fit my 12-inch Acer tablet. The cell phone pocket does comfortably fit an iPhone X with case. And this is a bit of an older battery bank, so it's a little more bulky than they come these days, and it fits just fine. There is also a standard zipper pocket on the top and bottom. Please note that the pockets facing the front of the case, where the zipper pockets are, the cell phone pocket, and the pocket that I'm currently using on the battery bank, there is no padding. So anything that you put in here will actually be against the hard shell case. Now that is a bit of a negative. I would have liked to see just some sort of divider in there, maybe a light foam, just to give some sort of cushion, because if I do have my cell phone in there, I don't want it bouncing around. Now, yes, you probably will not have your cell phone in there while you're lugging around the airport. That's gonna be on your person. But if you are the type of person that hops on the plane, and gets off the plane, goes right to the office to your business meeting, and then everything goes in there so it's well organized, you can get it when you need it. When you're rolling that bag around, you don't want the cell phone banging against the hard shell of the case. Now, it's not gonna break it, it's not like this rock hard thing, but still, I would like to see a little bit of foam on the inside between the backing and the shell, just to give it a little cushion, just a little something extra. Would have been nice. And there is one more caveat with this admin panel. There is actually a secret extra compartment behind the laptop sleeve. There's 2 zippers, you just unzip, and there you go. You can also disconnect the side wings to open this as a clamshell. Now, another negative here is to put these wings back together. It's not hard, but it's not exactly easy. It's a little tedious the way you have to actually kind of close the lid and kind of stick a hand inside and get the sides to line up. I don't really see a way to improve that process, and I like that they do come apart so you can clamshell and completely open the admin panel. It's a really, really nice feature to have, but just something to take note of, that it is a little more difficult to get them to seed back together properly. Moving to the inside of the bag, you can see that we can easily organize and divide up this bag using our handy dandy Level 8 packing cubes. Now, these packing cubes are great because they have little Velcro patches that go on the outside, so you can easily identify what's inside each of those packing cubes. And inside these cases, I have a week's worth of clothes easily packed. You can see the right side of the bag not only has the internal stays to help keep your packing cube secure, but it has a snap closure, which also comes with a zipper mesh pocket. The left side completely zippers closed with no extra pockets. Now please note, the left side of the bag, the part that faces the front where the admin panel is, it shares the space with that admin panel. So you might not be able to completely pack that as full as you normally would in a different standard roller bag because you have this admin panel up front, but that's kind of an okay give because I can still fit a week's worth of clothes in this case easily. So it's not something that's like an ender, but you just need to take note of and be aware that anything that you stick in there, it's also taking up some of the give inside this admin panel because the laptop actually presses against that. So there's no divider there. There's no hard divider. It's just an actual piece of nylon on the inside. So you're going to be pressing in against your computer, which will then be pressing against everything that's in the front of the pouch. So please take note of that. On the outside of the bag, we also have these two additional aluminum end caps that kind of help protect the admin panel a little bit more. Now your laptop sleeve is floating, so you don't really have to worry about anything from the bottom hitting it, but there's nothing really to protect the top half. So these little aluminum panels really do add a little extra step of security to the bag. Now you'll see here that there are no feet on the back or side of the case. That does make setting it down on the side a little bit wobbly. Now the benefit of not having those feet on the back or side means that you actually get a little bit extra space to play with in those overhead compartments because as we know, air travel is a rush to get to your seat, not because you want to be on the plane longer because let's face it, being on the airplane is not exactly the most fun thing in the world, but it's a rush because that valuable overhead compartment space. And those little feet, although they're usually like half an inch, 3/4 of an inch long, it takes up more space. And there's not a lot of space in there to begin with. So when this goes above your head, you want to have every available ounce of space that you can. And those feet, sometimes they get snagged on things, or that little half-inch foot is the end of you being able to get that case in there. Then the stewardess comes and she takes it, and then someone throws it on a cart like this. And then your bag ends up underneath the plane, and hopefully you at least were able to take your laptop, your cell phone, and your battery bank out of there because those are three precious things that you don't want bouncing around underneath the plane. So not having those feet, although it makes the bag a little wobbly when you try to set it on the side, it's actually a benefit. I like not having those on my bag because it gives me that little extra space to play with because again, when we're dealing with those overhead compartments, all the space matters. All of the space matters. And like I stated earlier, we have our amazing 360 wheels that I love. These things are smooth. I have not had any issues using these on the Gibraltar, using these in an airport. They're great. I love the wheels that come on these Level 8 cases. Now, one of the things that I love about the look of this bag is it looks like any standard roller bag. I mean, this blends in the crowd great. Although I'm sure Level 8 wants this bag to stand out from the crowd, I want it to blend into the crowd because if I have my laptop in here and I just turn my head for a second, even if the bag's right next to me, I don't want people to know my laptop's in here because if they know something valuable's in here, they're gonna grab it. Because generally when people travel for business, they have a briefcase. They've got their roller bag. Sometimes you have one of those suit bags that are big. You travel with all these big bulky things. So this bag is perfect for that one bag business traveler. You gotta get off the plane. You gotta get to the car. You gotta get to the office. You gotta get to that presentation, that business meeting. You don't wanna be carrying a suitcase. And then you want to be carrying an attaché bag and then possibly one of those suit bags and all of these things with you, especially if you're not going to a hotel first, right to the office because I'm not a businessman, but I do work in an office and I do travel for work often. I don't always go to the hotel first. I'm right out on set. I'm going right to location to film. I'm off the plane and all my stuff, and I travel with multiple bags. I don't have much of a choice. I'm a cameraman, so I gotta travel with camera gear. So I don't have that luxury to just be able to put everything in one bag and be done with it because I would love that. You don't always go to the hotel first, but if you do, good for you. If you don't, this is the bag you want because everything's contained in one bag. You don't have to lug around all of the extras Everything's in here. You open this thing up. You got your admin panel, your computer in there, pull that out. Any type of paperwork you need, everything is right here. And again, you can clamshell it so everything's nice out in the open. Then you put it all back together. You all put it in one case. Then you go to the hotel. Then you relax. And guess what? Your clothes are in the back half of the bag. So everything is in this one bag. There's no clutter, there's no muss, there's no fuss. Everything's right there. This is like the perfect one bag travel for the businessman. And I mean, it's a clean looking bag. I like this blue color. I think it also comes in a beige color, but at the time of making this video, they were out of it. It's clean, it's got the amazing roller wheels on it. Everything about this bag says, hey, I'm gonna be sturdy, I'm gonna hold up, I'm gonna get you to your destination, I'm not gonna fall apart. Because believe me, if everything can be in one place, it makes your life so much easier when you're traveling. So this is the perfect one bag travel for the businessman. You get there, you get to the office, you do what you gotta do. You go to the hotel, you relax, you go out for those cocktails afterwards, celebrate a meeting gone great, an amazing sale that you've made, get back on the plane, you go home, or you're off to the next city. And again, only gotta lug around one thing. So if you're on the fence with this or any other Level 8 product, so far I've not had a bad experience with any of them, go ahead and pull that trigger. I would buy with confidence, and at a $129.99 price point, this is it's not gonna break the bank. It's a really good price point for a decent, sturdy roller bag with a little something extra in there for you. So if you like this video or any of the videos, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Smash that big red button down below, ring that bell right next to it so you get notifications next time I post a brand new video. Good night.